Welcome. The following recording is presented on behalf of the New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services, Division of Public Health Services, Bureau of Family Health and Nutrition, Nutrition Services section. Content provided will be an overview of the New Hampshire WIC food benefits and how to use WIC benefits in authorized New Hampshire stores. The WIC program provides healthy foods. WIC foods are selected based on the dietary guidelines for Americans and support the nutritional needs of pregnant and postpartum women, infants, and children. The foods offered are high in protein, iron, vitamin C, calcium, and vitamin D, all nutrients that are needed during times of growth and development. The foods provided for the WIC program have to align with the WIC federal regulations. The New Hampshire WIC food list is separated into different food categories. Within each food category, it will display the approved sizes of the product, the brands allowed, and will also display which items are not allowed on WIC in red print. The New Hampshire WIC food list is reviewed 2 times each year by the state agency and updated as needed. Requests for foods to be added are continuously shared through the WIC Shopper app throughout the year and reviewed by the nutrition team. If approved, items are added into the New Hampshire WIC system. The most current New Hampshire WIC approved food list can be found on the New Hampshire DHHS website and the WIC Shopper app. Next, we're going to take a closer look at each food category. Infants 6 months and older are provided infant foods, which includes cereal and fruit and vegetable purees through their first birthday. The fully breastfed infant is provided a larger amount of infant fruits and vegetables and also infant meats. The New Hampshire WIC program supports and encourages breastfeeding as the optimal feeding method for infants. For infants who are not breastfed, the WIC program provides infant formulas. Currently, New Hampshire WIC has a contract with Abbott Nutrition to provide Similac infant formulas. These include Similac Advance, Similac Isomil, Similac Sensitive, and Similac Total Comfort. You will notice the red print that highlights specific foods not approved to purchase with WIC benefits. If there are no red printed food items displayed, it means only the foods listed for that category are allowed. A cash value benefit, or CVB, for fresh, frozen, or canned fruits and vegetables is loaded onto the WIC card each month. The cash value benefit is available for infants 9 to 11 months, children, and women who are pregnant, breastfeeding, or postpartum. This is the only dollar amount that will be available on the WIC card. Milk is listed on the benefit balance in the number of gallons, half gallons, or quarts available. The size listed on the benefit balance is the size available to purchase with the WIC card. In addition to the size, the WIC benefit balance will specify which type of milk can be purchased with the WIC card. If a family member does not drink cow's milk or has an allergy or intolerance to cow's milk, families can talk with the nutritionist about other options such as soy or lactose-free milk. Tofu and soy milk can be a substitute for dairy products when there is a milk allergy, lactose intolerance, vegan diet, or cultural preference. Regular or reduced fat cheese may be purchased in either 2 8-ounce packages or 1 16-ounce package size for the types listed in either block, round, shredded, sliced but not individually wrapped, or string cheese. Only cheese from the dairy case may be purchased, no deli cheeses. Many varieties of yogurt are provided on New Hampshire WIC. Fat-free or non-fat yogurts are provided to women and children older than 2 years old. Whole milk and whole milk yogurt is provided to children 1 to 2 years old. Greek yogurt is allowed along with many different flavors. The following sizes are allowed on New Hampshire WIC. 32-ounce container or 2-ounce tubes of either 2 8-packs or 1 16-pack. Sixteen-ounce package sizes for whole grain products are available to purchase on WIC. The 5 options available are whole wheat breads or buns, tortillas, either whole wheat or soft corn, brown rice, whole grain pasta, or oatmeal. The benefit balance will display how many whole grain options may be purchased in the benefit month. Families may choose the same whole grain or any combination. This slide shows the whole grain options for brown rice, oatmeal, and whole wheat pasta. 100% fruit or vegetable juice in a 64-ounce plastic container listed is approved. Calcium fortified is allowed. The slide displays the types and brands currently approved for New Hampshire WIC. 64-ounce bottled juice is the standard juice on the child's food package. 100% pasteurized orange juice in 64-ounce refrigerated plastic jugs or cartons is approved. This is an option for the child's food package. The frozen concentrate juice in either 11.5 or 12-ounce can sizes is standard juice for the women's food packages. Breakfast cereal displays on the WIC benefit balance in ounces. WIC offers national and store brand cereals. Women and children each receive 36 ounces of breakfast cereal on their WIC card each month. The cereal box needs to be 12 ounces or larger. For example, if the benefit balance displays 36 ounces of cereal, the participant can choose two 18-ounce size boxes or one 24-ounce and one 12-ounce size box to equal the 36 ounces on the benefit balance. Another example, if two children receive benefits, the benefit balance will display 72 total ounces of breakfast cereals. Families will add up the boxes of cereal to match the total on their benefit balance for the given date the benefits are redeemed. Families do not have to purchase all of the cereal ounces at one time, but within the benefit period. WIC participants are able to buy any combination of breakfast cereals up to the number of ounces of breakfast cereal listed on their benefit balance sheet. They are not able to go over. To assist families, the WIC Shopper app has a cereal calculator. Store brand cereals and hot cereals are listed on this slide and are also available to participants. Peanut butter is allowed in 16-ounce to 18-ounce jars. Any brand of creamy, smooth, crunchy, or chunky is allowed. Red print displays the peanut butters that are not allowed. This includes no peanut butter spreads, low fat, reduced fat, deli, honey roasted, organic, or low carb options. In addition, not allowed are those with artificial sweeteners, palm oil, added flavors, honey, marshmallow, chocolate, or jelly. Any brand and variety of canned beans are allowed on WIC as long as the can size is 15 to 16 ounces. Canned items such as green peas, green beans, wax beans, or snap beans can be purchased with the fruit and vegetable cash value benefit only. Dry beans, peas, and lentils are also available to purchase on WIC in a 16-ounce bag size. Any brand and variety is allowed of unflavored or unseasoned. At each appointment, the WIC nutritionist will review the food package for each family member active on WIC. The WIC program allows 1 dozen, any brand, including any color and size of chicken eggs. The exclusively breastfeeding food package will display canned fish. The participant can choose in the store any brand of pink salmon in 5, 6, or 7.5 ounce cans, or chunk light tuna in 5 ounce cans, packed in water that they can mix and match up to 30 ounces. Red print displays the types of tuna or salmon that are not allowed. Participants on the New Hampshire WIC program purchase their WIC foods using the New Hampshire WIC EBT card or eWIC card. Families are assigned an eWIC card when they are certified on the WIC program. WIC staff assist families to set up their eWIC card at the clinic. The family will need to call the number on the back of the card to set up their 4-digit personal identification number or PIN on their own. WIC participants are reminded that they must keep their PIN number secure and only share it with authorized users. 1 eWIC card is provided to a family. It holds the total monthly food package benefits for all family members on WIC. An exception to this is foster children. They will be issued their own eWIC card with their food package benefits separately. This slide displays the benefit balance or shopping list provided to a participant that has one child enrolled in WIC. Families will meet with a WIC nutritionist to review food packages for family members active on WIC and tailor foods to meet the family's needs. There are two important dates displayed on the benefit balance sheet. The first use date represents the first day the benefits will be available on the family eWIC card to use in a New Hampshire WIC approved store. The last use date is the last day the benefits will be available for the given monthly benefit period for families to redeem the food benefits in the store before they expire. The benefit balance sheet has the total amount of all the WIC foods for all active WIC participants combined on one card. As a reminder, WIC foods must be purchased by the last use date indicated or they will expire for that month. WIC food benefits do not carry over to the next month. This slide displays the benefit balance or shopping list provided to a participant that is fully breastfeeding and has an infant that is 6 months old on the WIC program. In addition to the infant's food package, the enrolled participant that is breastfeeding will receive some foods in greater amounts and the tuna or salmon option. For infants 6 to 11 months, they will receive infant foods. Families do not have to purchase all of the foods at one shopping trip. Multiple shopping trips are allowed. Families will receive a store list when provided a WIC card. When shopping, a participant will look for the New Hampshire WIC Accepted Here sign before shopping. The following slides will walk you through a WIC transaction at checkout. First, all WIC food items will be scanned individually at the register. This is done by the cashier, but may be done by the participant when using self-checkout where available. Swipe the eWIC card first before other forms of payment. Enter the 4-digit PIN. Approve or decline the transaction on the PIN pad. In addition, a mid-receipt may print out or display on the screen with the items purchased for the participant to review. The WIC participant has the right to put back any not approved WIC foods or pay for them with a separate form of payment. Behind the scene, the eWIC account balance is checked against the WIC approved foods purchased. The WIC account is debited the appropriate quantity after the WIC participant approves the eWIC transaction. The final receipt shows the foods purchased and remaining food balance. 40 is the maximum number of items that can go through at a single eWIC transaction. There is no minimum purchase requirements. This is commonly seen when a family is buying infant foods or if they have a larger family. If there are foster children with separate WIC cards, they will need to complete separate transactions specific to the foods on that WIC account. The WIC card must be present for all transactions. If the card does not go through when swiped, the cashier may manually enter the card number. An ID is not required for a WIC transaction at the retail store. If the PIN number is incorrectly entered 4 times, the card will become locked. A participant may call their local WIC agency or the interactive voice response number on the back of the card at 1-855-279-0680 to unlock their card if needed during normal business hours. All locked cards will automatically unlock at midnight. There are many ways to check the benefit balance. The participant can refer to the monthly benefit balance list provided by the WIC local agency, call customer service at 1-855-279-0680, go to any register or customer service at a WIC authorized store to get a printout of the current balance, go to the cardholder website, www.wicconnect.com, select New Hampshire from the drop-down menu or use the QR code in the WIC food list. Click Create User Account. The participant will need the primary cardholder mailing address, zip code, date of birth, and card number, or check the WIC Shopper app with a registered eWIC card. This information is available in the WIC food list. The WIC receipt will show the following information: what WIC items were purchased during the transaction, balance due, if any, when the WIC participant's remaining benefits expire, and any available benefit balance that is left on the card. Families have access to tips when shopping available in the WIC food list. Copies of the WIC food list can be found on the DHHS website, WIC Shopper app, or families can receive a copy from their local agency. When shopping with an eWIC card, families may use store and manufacturer coupons in promotion. For example, buy one get one free, buy one get one at reduced price, additional free ounces added by the manufacturer, store savings card or customer rewards cards, and manufacturer cents off coupons. Anyone shopping with an eWIC card must be respectful and courteous to store staff. Store staff must also be respectful and courteous to eWIC cardholders. eWIC cardholders are not allowed to sell, return, or get a refund with WIC foods. This includes no cash refunds, gift cards, change, rain checks, or IOUs in exchange for WIC benefits, foods, or formula. Infant formula bought with WIC benefits may not be exchanged for another brand or type of formula. Any formula changes must be done at the local WIC office. For additional information, you can visit the New Hampshire DHHS website, or for questions, call our main number at 603-271-4546, or email at wicvendor@dhhs.nh.gov. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit more about the WIC program.